She's almost here.
2, 4, 5 minutes. Beautiful.
You hit me like the sky fell on me, and I decided you look well.
The government would love a diversion.
So let's go somewhere.
I think she's going to be tremendously warmly received. In what could be a last visit to Australia, the Queen is due to land in Canberra at 6 p.m. tonight.
I want to bring in now, if I can, our royal reporter for this, Amanda Hart.
Political correspondent Tom Eagledon's in Canberra.
Doubling tonight, Steve, as the royal reporter.
I'm glad you came.
Just a glimpse there of what I would call, and I'm no expert in these things, I think it is powder blue.
I don't know if I'd say powder blue, Huey. You might have to brush up on your colour.
I am male. I recognise only about 6 colours, I'm afraid.
And oh, how lovely. Someone's given her a homemade crown.
Make you glad you came.
Which she'll no doubt put alongside and cherish with her real crown.
And all that counts.
We can see Her Majesty there being greeted by the Prime Minister, Julia Gillard.
The advice to us was very clear that whether you want to curtsy, whether you want to bow is a question for you.
I think if my favourite granny came over to see me all that way from England, I might bend the knee a little bit.
The Leader of the Opposition, Your Majesty.
I'm not a great one for protocol, and so the last thing I want to do is give etiquette advice to others.
We like to think we're the happening place, Your Majesty.
I shook her hand and bowed my head.
I thought that the appropriate thing was the kind of head nod, if you like, that MPs give to the Speaker when they enter the Parliament.
It's still a good story for us tabloid hacks.
I'm glad you came. I'm glad you.
We don't want to just be writing about how colourful the tulips are at Floreal.
She pointed out the English daisies and said, that's what they are. It's something I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Support for a republic stand at around 34%, which is about 20-year lows.
We need not more distractions like a debate on republic.
The Queen has had almost 60 years on the throne. She's seen opposition leaders and Prime Ministers come and go.
Prime Minister, Your Majesty.
This country has made dramatic progress economically and, above all, in self-confidence.
That's a real honour. Thank you so much.
So let's go somewhere no one else can see you and me.
We play our politics tough in this country.
She wants to give me a little bit of her wisdom and experience. I'll be very grateful to receive it.
I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came.